Today we are discussing heart palpitations and anxiety. We're leaving all the question marks behind us, and I promise you, by the end of this episode, you are going to get a much better idea of what is truly going on in relation to heart palpitations. Warrior, this podcast episode is brought to you by the End the Anxiety Program, a CBT-based program for your anxiety recovery. Head on over to anxietyexit.com today under My Programs and begin your healing journey. Now, with heart palpitations, there were many years where I had to deal with this particular symptom. And the bewilderment of it all, coming out of nowhere. Sometimes I knew what was causing it, and other times it was just so bewildering. First off, there are a ton of potential causes for heart palpitations, and many of them are no cause for alarm. This podcast episode is not here to bring you reassurance from your symptoms of anxiety. But I do want to let you know that what you are finding on Google related to heart palpitations is most likely not the case for what you're going through. Now, anything that increases the adrenaline in your body can affect the electrical impulses from the heart. Okay, let's understand this. And everything is interpretation. So it is possible that you are misinterpreting the feeling for anxiety rather than excitement, since so many health anxiety sufferers are so highly sensitive to every little change that the body makes. The moment the body begins to react in a way that is quite foreign, it becomes scary. And that scary shouldn't come as permission for you to branch off towards more scary thoughts. What it should do is create a sense of curiosity within you as to why the body is responding in this way. Now, here are a couple of facts to consider, warrior. The subconscious mind recognizes an external threat due to past experiences and associations, and it reacts in this way to get the conscious mind's attention in order to take some form of action. So things that are going on externally around you, you may not be consciously recognizing, but the subconscious mind recognizes them. And therefore, through the bodily sensations such as heart palpitations, is trying to get the attention of the conscious mind to say, hey, remember this? Remember that shirt that you see that the guy's wearing? That's the exact same shirt that you wore when you had a panic attack way back when. So that is possible. Heart palpitations are just one sign out of the many related to the autonomic nervous system or fight or flight kicking in. Now, there are other signs, such as rapid breathing, sweating, muscle tension, gastrointestinal issues, physical depletion, and many, many more. All right? When the fight or flight response kicks in, it can cause a host of symptoms that make you feel like you are in danger of some kind of a losing control feeling. Either losing control of your body, your mind, your emotions, your future, your life. And it's all interpretation. Now, chocolate, medications, caffeine, and alcohol can also cause heart palpitations. But with that said, I'm a big believer in our core beliefs also playing a part in this kind of physical response to these things. Why do I say that? Because I went through a surge of frustration. frustrated that I couldn't even have a sip of coffee or a sip of an alcoholic beverage. I was avoiding it. I was running away from it. Every time I drove past a liquor store, I was reminded of the same panicky feelings that I got when I took a sip. And what I did was something very drastic, and I don't want you to do this. But what I did was I began drinking a lot of coffee and drinking some alcohol in the hopes of changing my beliefs around those things. And what happened? They did change. They did change. And my body began responding in a whole different manner because my associations and the pairings that I created in my mind changed. Now, understand this as well when it comes to exercising. As your heart rate goes up, your cardiovascular, digestive, and other systems are benefiting. They are benefiting. So we must not fear this feeling, but allow it to be present as just another way for the body to respond to an activity. Many times we exercise and we start to feel the heart rate go up, and all of a sudden, because the heart rate is going up, unconsciously we have associated the heart rate going up to panic, to dread, to threat, when in fact, the body is in a healing state. It is in a detoxing state. Warrior, you must begin interpreting these heart palpitations, these heart rates going up as being beneficial to you, not threatening to you at certain times. Now, here's your job starting today. I want you to be in the moment with the symptom. Easier said than done, but I don't care. This is what we have to do. Be in the moment with the symptom rather than taking it into a potential catastrophic future with you. Implement the practice of sitting or standing with it, looking within, and being compassionate towards yourself as you recognize the reasons for it. Now, when we can allow 15 to 20 seconds of courage to be available each time our symptoms arrive and either be motionless with them or act in defiance of what our system wants us to do, we will become less interested in these symptoms and build more trust in our bodies. Because isn't this what it all comes down to anyway? Isn't this what CBT is all about? Isn't this what NLP is all about? EMDR, it doesn't matter, hypnosis, you name it. Why do these methods exist? They exist so that you can change your perceptions, your interpretations of what's going on, become disinterested in the thoughts, and most importantly, for a health anxiety sufferer, begin trusting in the body more. Because health anxiety sufferers have a very difficult time trusting in their body. So they feel like they need to be on high alert, tired but still wired, or else the worst is going to happen. Untrue. Now, that's what I'd like you to do, and I'd also like you to carry with you the Health Anxiety Show quote of the day. This is via Instagram at The Anxiety Guy. Follow me for the very best anxiety inspiration daily. If we don't change our perceptions, we will never teach the body a new way to respond. Warrior, understand the connection between the heart palpitations and what's going on at a deeper level today. I love you so very much. Remember, you are more than anxiety. Have a wonderful, anxiety-free day because you deserve it and you can maintain it.